Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. And there's the bell to start the round. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? This fight has a real good flow to it. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Right hand. Quick punch scores. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Well done with that counter shot. Nope, that jab not going to score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Good counter punching. Has been his best weapon all fight long. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They exchange punches. They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch got him clean. Rocky just got clipped. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. It's obvious which one of these fighters has to get on the inside.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Throws the uppercut but misses. Another scoring shot there. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
There's a lot of weight there to give away, and if you're giving away that weight, you've got to use it to the maximum, because you've got to be smart. Every shot hurts. It's not about skill, it's more about power.
And he scores with the counter. He threw a punch and just got countered. One of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, what a punch. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. They threw the hook. It didn't land. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The bell to start the round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
God, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Good one. That counter shot lands. Very competitive round here so far. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toe. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Perfect counter lands. What a massive up. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Stamina is off the charts. Nice counter shot. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nope, that uppercut does not score.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Perfect counter shot. Try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. And now going for the finish. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what he's done right there.
What caught sleep?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That counter shot lands. Nice counter shot. Ring the bell, and here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
We've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
That one will count. Need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. He threw a punch and just got countered. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch is beginning to take its toll. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Just misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. And they're down. Would be wise here to take the full. Got to see that again.
A shot from the gun, shocking out.
is up, and the corner has the white towel. Are they going to throw it and stop this fight?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Good counter punching. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Oh my goodness, that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
The building is oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then he'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Good counter punching. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Rights and lefts scoring to the head. Nice counter. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. A chance to make history. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. That punch lands. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight...
Oh my! That's a game changer! And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.